Alright, so the Laetum on level cap. I don't remember if I've ever brought this one to level cap. I think I was actually waiting because I was working back in the day on a build towards actually Slash. But then after the changes to armor and health, I dropped that completely. And now my friend Miguel actually was like, dude, you gotta check this Laetum build. I'm like, okay, show me what you got there. And I'm like, holy crap, that sounds a bit strong, you know. And then, yeah, here we are on level cap. You know, it's kind of how it goes. And back in the day, people used to have this with devouring attrition, if I'm not wrong, where your non-crit hits would give you a 2k damage increase, but this time we're using overwhelming attrition with something we didn't have back in the day, which is the secondary innervate. So eventually we're gonna have that procced all the time, and we're gonna be dealing 1.2k extra damage. I think that's it. I think overwhelming attrition gives you 400% damage per stack. I think that's it. Okay, so this thing is really melting. It's just kind of crazy. And yeah, that's kind of how it's going. About this level cap, it took the usual around the 2-hour mark. The room layout, I'm gonna call how it is, or the tile sets, the way the rooms are, both conduit rooms, it's just perfect. These rooms, I call both of them small rooms because one of the things that helps a lot with these two is that they have some kind of verticality on them, especially this one, and that actually allows you to like cover the whole room with a couple bullet jumps only, like maybe, you know, 3 well executed bullet jumps might just cover the whole room, you know, while other rooms which are medium to large, you're gonna have to use anything between 5 to 8 or even 10 bullet jumps. That's kind of my way of measuring this thing. So for me, these are the best rooms you can get on Kappa. And I was so lucky in this damn run that on spawn, pretty much on spawn, I got a rare cache. And I'm like, what? See? 2 detonite injectors. So yeah. The only thing I'm really having to worry about is really getting the Void proc, Zara's Wisp proc. Other than that, it's just gonna melt everything. This thing is insane. It's just really, really good. Yeah. Oh, shouldn't have killed that one. Yeah, try to do as fast as possible, but still within that 2-hour mark. It's kind of the average time that you'll get if you know how to move, if you know what to prioritize, which are the keys, and your build is, I'm gonna say, up to date, so ready to go. And you know, you're not testing, it's done, and you know it's gonna kill demos. That's pretty much it. It's kind of how you will, the expected time amount. But there are some out of the curve people that they are just extremely fast. They can do this in like maybe an hour and 20, maybe less. But yeah, my time is around the 2 hours, and I'm happy with that because I've been running level caps for a while now, and my time was around the 4-hour. Most of the times I was testing, you know, shitty stuff to see if it could go to level cap, and That's kind of the deal. I'm pretty sure I missed the headshot there. So I just switched to the incarnon mode. Yeah. Talking about Zara, one good tip is you're always gonna try to aim for the head. If you are sure you hit the head, it's fine. But if you didn't, if you're not sure, always try to shoot towards the top of the bubble. And that's something that you can use like every time, because if you actually land the headshot, it's gonna do no harm, because a void proc is about attractor. In the limb or the body part that you actually land the shot and got the proc is where the bullets are gonna be redirected to. So if you land the headshots and you're shooting above the heads, the shots are just gonna aim down. And if you accidentally hit the chest, and you shoot on top of the bubble, they're still gonna be redirected down. So that is a chance to land headshots. It doesn't work always, but eventually you'll find somewhere on the bubble that's gonna actually land the headshots. That's kind of how it goes. Yeah, usually these builds with Zara, they're gonna really require you to land those headshots and get the void proc on the head. So yeah, that's something to remember. I think that's a pretty valid tip. Put the last conduit, and let's go. This one should be arriving. Let's see, I lost my stacks and I lost everything pretty much. It's kind of hard. I have to run a bit to get to the next one. We can get it now. Hopefully. Also, our heat procs should be pretty strong. Yep, that's it. One thing I'm gonna do now is that I always forget is to scan the targets, because they're gonna cap Samaras in like no time. Also, remember to use your Orokin Eye eventually, because oh shit, because you'll eventually find something extra. Oh, what is that? And I've already used it a couple times in this run. Not only a rare cache, but an Ianton sculpture. How lucky. Damn. Wow, actually. I can't even remember last time this happened. Might have been like a couple of years ago. Jeez. Yeah. Let's take a look on the builds now. Alright. Revenant's got 4 shards for strength, 1 for casting speed. As much strength as I could fit in. The use of steadfast is something to debate, but we could always trade steadfast for augmented and try to push even more strength. But I feel like this setup is pretty on the edge of the energy consumption. That's about it. Yeah, that's why I'm running like this. Feels on the limit. Cedo Prime as the primer. Only used really eventually, because the Sentinel was putting the viral there, so that was something. Cleanse Grenier. This is the build. And actually, I was pretty sure I was missing something. I am missing a Bane. Yep. Yeah, I should have a Bane in here. I even have a Riven that I was using here, but the Riven is really not necessary. And it's also good to have Magnetic because of the deal with the Eximus. What I could do here... Could always trade maybe Scorch for a Bane. Or really, if you want to trade something for a Bane, you could also trade Gunslinger for the Bane. And then use Arcane... This for secondaries. There isn't one for a fire rate for secondaries? I thought there was. Pistols then. Critical hit. On critical hit, it's 100% fire rate for pistols. Which is better than the Gunslinger. So, if you want even more damage, that is an option, but I don't really think you need that. And the Praetos for movement, but before the Praetos, the traits that I'm using. Yeah, 400% damage, I was right. Headshot damage on headshot reload speed, which is really good. It's gonna speed up our transition to incarn the go and come back pretty much. Praetos for movement only. This is the thing. This build can actually kill, but yeah, I think I only used to kill like a mania or something. There we go. This Verglas with a damage build of Riven. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a video before the update because actually I'm going on a trip and I'll be away for over a week pretty much. Sadly, it's gonna be tomorrow. The day, not actually, it's gonna be tomorrow, and the update comes on a day after. So I'll be on I'll already be like on the other side of the country pretty much. So I'll be back in a week. I am not sure if I'm gonna have enough time to even make the the incarnons of the week to just make and just to get it like ready for you guys, because I usually make them after the game updates, not really updates, the game refreshes, and the rotation is new, everything just came out. I just go and record. This would be one that I would like pre-record and just have it released on the day. So yeah, gonna be away for this week. Sadly, I'm not gonna be able to review anything of the update on time. It's gonna be late news, but that's kind of how things kind of go. That's pretty much how Lavos Prime and his whole kit went, because Lavos was a bit of a different thing that went on. I was really not excited to see Lavos Prime. Cedo Prime, I knew it was gonna be great. This Dual Zoran got me excited, but then it was a frustration. For Lavos, I never had any real expectations, because what the Prime frame is gonna be. It's just gonna be a bit more shiny and have some slight boost to usually energy, shields, health, and yeah, they're just shiny and they trigger the void orbs. Yeah, and a couple more forms too. That's it that I have for you for today. Leave it a like. Let me know what you think about the Laetum. Do you still use the Laetum, or are you gonna start using the Laetum again after this? leave in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace.